Right, another beautiful spring day. Day 3 of lockdown. Still able to go out for a walk from home. Our birds are gone quiet now. A little bit of everything today, I think. We had a lot, and I do mean a lot, of rain this last autumn and winter. Ground was absolutely sodden, mud everywhere. But the last few days have been glorious. Mud's dried up, and I've been able to put my wellies away. Got my walking boots out, new ones. They're Italian, company called Grisport. I think I've had about 3 or 4 pairs of these, all very similar to these. Bought them locally. Black Ice, shop here in Louth. It's nice to shop local. Keep locals in work, in houses, in food. I've got something else to show you as well today, but I have to wait for that. Time to get walking again. In this time of lockdown, quite fortunate here in Louth. It's only a very small town, so it's very easy to get out. Head out on the public footpaths and public bridleways. They're all over the place. This one cuts across this field. You might be able to see the track across there. Heads over to a little bridge across the other side of that field, and then up that way, and then north across some more fields. Here it crosses the old railway line, which closed down many decades ago. East-west. And the bridleway goes across here, and down there. Yeah, just last week this was an absolute quagmire. It's all nicely dried up now. There's a pond at the end. You'll have seen that on my other videos. It's a gate made for horse riders to go through on their horses. It's quite high up, so they just lift this up. Open sesame, so they can open the gate without getting off their horse. One little bridge. A little bit of the pond. More hen just flew across. And that's the other pond. Time for a little sit down on what might be a rock or just a lump of concrete. Not very comfortable. I was going to show you something. Excuse me while I just whip it out. It's in my trousers. It's not very big and hard, but it's actually quite soft. Noisy. Bubble wrap. I rescued it. So, I think what I'm going to do is stick it close to my microphone and just see what happens. These days of absolute boredom, no work. Not a lot of shops open, not that I do shopping anyway. Ooh, that's a bit feeble. Oh, this is a total letdown this is. I was expecting something a bit better than that, but Nah. Ah, what a waste. Oh well. Onwards with the walk. I got a few miles today. Got some water with me. Got my walking boots on. Onwards. It's hard to believe that this beautiful little stream floods. It's caused a few floods in Louth in recent years. We've now got a couple of dams to control it. There's another stream. It joins another one which is just across the road, which then forms that other stream I just showed you. I'm making this walk up as I go along today. I'm going to go up there. Oh, neighbour's up there again. She's doing her stretches. I think I'll leave her to it. There's a nice little bit of path, public footpath. Some fairly recently planted trees. Nice little area. Chiff-chaffs are singing. But down here, dead fox. It's a bit pongy. It's quite recent as well. Flies have found it. I don't know. Guess somebody shot it, or maybe it got ran over. There's a road just a few metres away to the right. Yeah, they ran over it and dumped it out here, but I think it's probably been shot, trapped or something or other, and dumped. I like foxes, but then I don't have any chickens. Live and let live, I say. There's another chiff-chaff up there. Of course, now it's stopped. Pussy willow's starting to come into bloom. Now it's calling again. It stopped. First sign of spring. Chiff-chaff, chiff-chaff. Alright, made it to another road. This is the A153, runs between Louth and Horncastle, over the Lincolnshire Wolds. Cadwell Park motor racing circuit is just up there, a mile or so. I drove this way to work for about 20 years, every day, so I know it like the back of my hand. I walk along here by the side of the road up to the next public footpath and then across the fields to Tathwell. Hopefully they've dried out as well. Here's another little spring. Goes underneath the road. And it's used by this koi and pond centre. It's closed like everything else in the country apart from the shops that sell food and alcohol. Yeah, koi can be eaten, can't they? They don't eat carp. It'll be an expensive meal. Some of these are very expensive, I'd imagine. Alright, here I am in the middle of a field. A very empty field. Normally at this time of the year it would be green. Crops would be well on their way, but not this year. It's only recently the farmers have had a chance to get any work done on their land. Far too much rain in the last few months. Started in late September and just carried on and on and on. And it's times the last couple of weeks or so where they've been able to get out and do anything. I think I've got to go over in that direction. I walked across here last year. I think it's the first time. So I'm doing this on memory, and there's not a lot of that. Onwards. Right then, I made it across the field. It is a big one. It's like prairie land, this. There's a couple of folk walking there, doggies. I'm going to go that way into Tathwell village and back to Louth across another open prairie. It's not really prairie, but it's a bit similar to it. Right, I'm just on the edge of Tathwell village. Another empty field that hasn't been worked on yet. Will it happen? I suppose next week or two it might. Tathwell village, it's only about 3 or 4 miles outside of Louth. It's quite upmarket. Some very nice houses here. Expensive by Lincolnshire standards, but Lincolnshire is one of the cheapest parts of the country. You can buy a mansion up here from what you can buy a shed in London. I've made it into Tathwell village. There's a nice little pond down there. Don't know if there's any public access to it or not. So much of Britain is off limits. We've got the public footpaths and bridleways, and that's about it. There's a few areas of open access. Not like in Finland, where you can walk absolutely everywhere. No problems at all. It's something that used to be very common, not so much now, and I don't think any of them are actually in working order as phone boxes. Most of them are used for the village defibrillator, heart restarters. Those people have seen their phone bills. And what have we got here? A letterbox. It's quite an old one. King George. Which George? 6? 5? Don't know. Village bus stop. Not many people in Tathwell will actually use a bus here. It's quite a well-to-do little village. But you never know. There's another little stream. Comes out of the pond up there. Willow Lake, I think it's called. Another one that will head down towards Louth. What else we got here? Village Cross. Remembrance Cross. I really hope we never have to go through that again. I've been lucky in my life, it's not happened. Hopefully never will. Poverty Lane. It's just a name. There's nothing of the sort around here. Everyone drives brand new Range Rovers. Absolutely no need for them whatsoever. They only go shopping in them. Right, next thing is the Greenwich Meridian Trail. This footpath starts, I think, at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich Park in London. I don't think it goes to the south coast, I'm not sure. But then it follows the Greenwich Meridian wherever it can, north up to the Humber Estuary, which is just up that way. And I think it goes across into East Yorkshire as well, just for a few miles, and then out into the North Sea. But at the moment, it goes across this field, and across another field, and another one. It's a bit boring actually, and then into Louth. But there's a bit of greenery happening here, not much. Right, that's one field done, another one to go. How bland can this get? Although a hen harrier did just fly across it and went that way. But big empty spaces or what? Welcome to the Lincolnshire Wolds. On to the next field. Louth is just over there. Don't know if you'll be able to see anything. There's a skylark singing. The bird scarer blasting away every few minutes. I hate those damn things. That's the bird scarers, not the skylarks. Love skylarks. Could you just listen to that all day? It's wonderful, isn't it? Right, Louth is over there. North Sea is over there. It's a bit hazy today, I don't know why. There's a decent breeze blowing. It should blow all this muck away. Not so much traffic either. Clear skies. I was going to say clear blue skies. They're not bad today actually by British standards. Into the next field. Bird scarer still blasting. And this is oilseed rape, yellow peril. And there will be masses and masses and masses of the stuff any day now. Of course, there's a lot of people who've never previously had hay fever to have hay fever because it just produces so much pollen it overwhelms people's systems and sniff sniff, blow blow, eyes pouring. Everything's a bit late this year because of all the rains, but in a few days' time the Lincolnshire countryside, what that has been planted, will be yellow. Probably why they're all called yellow bellies. Actually, it's not. There's nothing to do with that at all, but yeah, why not? Skylarks singing. Oh, I love it. It's just up there. It's coming down. There's been quite a few skylarks singing on this little stretch. Alright, a couple more fields to go across this side of Louth. One's a bit green, one's a bit barren. Bird scarer blasting away. They are a damn nuisance around here. You hear them indoors. Folks that live near them, you never get a break. They start at sunrise, finish at sunset. Every few minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Who said the countryside's quiet and peaceful? Nothing of the sort. There's a few new houses gone up over there. Still under construction, some of them. $750,000, 1 million, 2 million, whatever, bargain compared to what you get down south. I just found this leaflet in the middle of a field. Someone dropped it. There is a map in here of the route. I think I've done pretty much the same one as what's in here. Ooh, let's see if I can put it on the ground. Yeah. Get that big shadow out of the way. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's just a loop round there. Nothing terribly exciting. 6.5 miles apparently from about very close to where I live. I thought it might be a bit further, but anyway. Pick up the litter, take it home with me. Maybe have a read of it when I get home. Man at work. If you're going to live in the countryside, that's what you drive, a big tractor. You don't need a bloody Range Rover. He's having fun. Out in the sunshine. Right, I'm back on the Louth side of the bypass, A16. Got a few more fields to do. These are mostly horse pasture over the other side of that hedge there. We've had some very good cross-country courses over there. Really tough. For people who think Lincolnshire is flat, this bit isn't. That bit over there, where the wind turbines are, that's pancake flat. But, this most certainly isn't. Some really tough cross-country courses around here. New houses being built over there. And there's some more just started, I think, just to the right of the church spire. Old school playing fields, I believe. But I'm going down there into the little valley, see what's about. Here's a relatively quiet little spot, not far from where I live. Not a lot of folk come down here, I think. It's not one of the busiest of footpaths that is used around here. I think last time I came through here was in the autumn, maybe September time, and there was a hobby, a beautiful little falcon, hunting over here. And I've just seen a muntjac. If you look through that gate, there's a small deer. There's a muntjac. I see these occasionally up on the road, which is just a couple hundred metres away. Off it goes. That's the second one. One walked by just in front of it. You need a big screen to see that. Now, there's something I hadn't seen here before. Llamas. There's 5 of them. Well, I shouldn't really call them llamas. I think the correct pronunciation is nothing of the sort like that. Llama or something like that, with a double L. Is it a Spanish word or Inca word? Don't know. There's that one. Another one there. Another one there. Here's a little youngster. Cute, huh? Well, back end of one. Ooh, are you coming to say hello? 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 Oh, you are, aren't you? Hello, baby. Hello. Yeah. Very cute. Well, kind of made my day, that. Wasn't expecting to see these.